Hello, everybody. Anyone? Polaris Media Police Crimes Report. My name is Christopher Wood. Welcome to my channel. If anybody sees this, which I doubt very many will because I have Pegasus being used on my computer for blocking out my videos and for background copying through my iOS, my videos, my pictures, my mic, and my camera. I am a 6-year revenge retaliation, slave traffic, torture, brain injury, serious skull deforming, body mutilation, kidnap, sex assault, false arrest, extortion, full 100% physical identity theft, attempted murder victim of very serious cops, doctors, justice of the peace, OPP, other cops, and their family members, organized trafficking, sex slavery, forced confinement, death threats, beating threats, animal tortures. My mother, 77-year-old woman, was stalked, tortured. Her life was taken for revenge retaliation through the police. Ex-chief or commander, OPP, Napanee, Ontario, before he left, August 6, 2019, on the corner of Highway 41, Center Street, and Bridge Street in Napanee, Ontario. After me speaking of their crimes, the human trafficking, the homeless exploitation for monetary gain, and money laundering out of the Morning Star mission. Anyway, on the corner of Bridge and Center Street, August 6, 2019, at approximately 3 p.m., he went by. I was at a previous address. He waved at me. I waved back. When I waved back, a black truck pulled up beside him. They pointed something, they shot it, and it went into my right ear. After that, whatever it was, it started to actually move through my head. I was getting burning. I was getting electric shocking. And eventually, my skull was split internally into different sections. I have been medically blacklisted, file falsifications through criminal doctors who are involved. No criminal record or history, had not been to a hospital or a doctor in approximately 7 to 10 years prior to all crimes taking place against me. So no association with anyone prior. Ex-chief or commander, once again, he is guilty of first-degree premeditated attempted life-taking with intent to commit. He is a sex slave trafficker, children and adults. Staff sergeants, years 2019, 2021, whether they have transferred or not, are still guilty and still need to answer for the crimes that they are guilty of. Staff sergeants, years 2019, 2021, kidnapping, sodomy, sex assault. Shannon Quirk, Robert Lucas, he actually told me one time he could F me, he could take my life, and he could get away with it. Money, badge, family, town council. He was 100% right. Dave Weiss, Constable Ward, Christine Schultz. Stacy, a mental health worker, a blonde-haired, heavy-set woman that was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston AMHS, and Shelley Hafner. Spencer Mills, 14716, Robert Kane, 7224. I noticed this is being blocked out, so you pieces of shit are seriously using Pegasus on me, CB and TB, and the rest of you fucks to block this out. Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Waldron, Dr. McGregor, ex-CEO Cubby Duck, and patient relations. Dr. Tatiana Bakadinovic, girlfriend to Stacy, Kingston AMHS. In one way or another, I'm going to get your badge numbers, and I am going to get names, and I am going to file lawsuits, just to let you know. I am not going through any more torture what I can prove. Accomplices who are guilty of first-degree premeditated attempted life-taking, torture crimes, brain injury me, my identity theft, with and for Ontario Provincial Police and other cops. They are all registered sex offenders, sex slave traffickers, drug traffickers with and for police. Alleged OPP supervisor Blair Kane Hardy, or Blair Hardy Kane. He is guilty of multiple, or he is a meth trafficker. He is guilty of raping a woman in 2021 at 45 Dundas Street, East Napanee, Ontario, apartment 3, who is now deceased. He is guilty of welfare, disability, bank thefts, and frauds as well, insurance frauds, stalking, torture, identity thefts. He is an obsessed homosexual, and he is guilty of stalking, torturing, and causing my mother's death with another. He is guilty of first-degree premeditated, attempted life-taking, and possible many others for the cops. A guy known as Bill Woldridge. He has many alias names: Bill Woldridge, Bill Coolidge, Bill Delarosable, James Bubbles, Stephen Maven, which is the name of an escapee, and Robert Cross, and possibly many others, approximately 65 to 70. Thinks he and I were switched at birth, thinks he is my dad, was stalking and calling my mother mom. He is guilty of first-degree premeditated torture crimes against her, causing or taking her life, causing her death with Blair Hardy Kane, December 20th, 2020. And it was done through OPP Spencer Mills 14716 and Stacy Kingston Mental Health AMHS worker. Robert Berry, he is a Laidlaw truck driver. He is a possible serial life taker. Bald, glasses, lives on Bridge Street in Napanee, has a crowbar mustache, always walks around with a bag full of pills. He is approximately 60 to 65 years old as well. And he's bald. You can recognize him easily because of his crowbar mustache. Bert Hustler, a guy named Bert Hustler, used to date my wife after we separated. He is a meth addict. He is a crackhead. He is a pillhead. He is a schizophrenic, and he is also in a drug psychosis. He thinks that I am his girlfriend Maggie. He thinks that he used to play hockey in the NHL for the Philadelphia Flyers and Hartford Whalers. He is guilty of 6 years torture crimes against me, brain splitting me. I can prove my words 100% by naming these bastards. And he is guilty of first degree premeditated life taking and slavery against me. Tyler Lake and Jason Van Alstyne. Jason Van Alstyne, approximately 45 years old. He is a crackhead. He is a stroke victim. He is guilty of 6 years stalking, torture crimes against me. He is still very dangerous. He sells laced fentanyl for Ontario Provincial Police drug cop Robert Kane, committing overdose homicides because they're easier to cover up with addicts and homeless. He is guilty of first-degree attempted life-taking against me with the intent to commit identity and disability fraud against me. Sorry, I'm having trouble thinking. I am getting seriously numbed. I have been all day. I have been having feces and urine going through my head and my skull, completely and totally numbing me down and expanding my skull. And it can be proven. There is a Raymond LeBlanc. He is approximately 55 years old. He is a child groomer. He is a meth trafficker. He is guilty of torturing my dog and taking his life March 24th, 2023. He is guilty of stalking, torture crimes, and attempted homicide against me. My cousin Harry Hartwick and Dale Hartwick are both guilty of attempted life taking against me, torture crimes, brain injury me. Dale Hartwick personally told me of his involvement with this before he realized what he had said. He is guilty of first degree attempted life taking, my identity theft, which I can prove, and his boyfriend, Tony Anthony Axel Rose Hearns. He thinks that I am a wolf. He is guilty of blinding me in my right eye. He's guilty of attempted paralyzing me as well and attempted homicide against me. The lies, the time buying, the cover ups, the arrest refusals, the false arrest, the extortion of $22,000 to get anybody arrested. The justice of the peace is involved as well. Threats, intimidations, obstructions. There is other cops involved as well. Threats, intimidations, false charging, threats of homelessness, obstructions, forcible confinements through certain people, beating threats, death threats as well against myself and other family members. I have been getting seriously tortured today. I have been getting seriously injured. I have holes in the back of my skull now, which I have never previously had. I have a tube that goes from my groin, and I've shown it in my videos and pictures on my channel, that comes from my groin to my nipple to my throat, where it bulges out to the back of my neck. And I get urine and feces that go through my head and my face on a daily basis. When I eat, my food goes to the right side of my body. I have been seriously mutilated and I am being seriously decayed. I have had possible strokes. I get hypoxia once again on a daily basis to numb me down. The longer this goes on and the more this happens, the more I am going to forget about it, the more they are going to be able to get away with everything, and I am going to be framed, and I am going to have my life taken, and everybody will get away with it. Ontario provincial police are lying, taking their time, buying time, transferring to avoid arrest, charging on themselves, and lawsuits against themselves and against OPP in general. Same with Lennox and Addington County General Hospital doctors who are criminally negligent involved, including having me falsely charged twice. Once in an attempt to give me a criminal record, the other was in an attempt to cover up their crimes they are guilty of. If you are poor, homeless, elderly, disabled, you have no rights. You speak police crimes. I hope you have body bags, because that's exactly where people will end up, and there will be nothing that anybody can do about it. Police have proven around here just how corrupt and dirty they are and what they will do to commit their crimes and to get away with it. It's been very well 100% proven. I am now fully physically changed with 100% proof. So on with the rest of your plan for OPP and the rest involved. You're lucky I have no medical rights, no legal rights, no human rights. I spoke police crimes, and I am a slave traffic, revenge retaliation victim, no criminal record. So public beware. You need any help, do not call the cops. Your life will be put in danger. You are scum to them, and that is a fact. And I hate to talk that way about cops and everybody else, but they have proven 100% just truly who exactly what they are and about. Jason Van Alstyne, one way or another, you are going to pay for this, you low-life piece of garbage, along with Tyler Lake. These punks are approximately 35 to 45 years old, and I can 100% prove their guilt, along with everybody else, because of their urine and feces in my body. All it would take is a little DNA test, and if necessary, because I have said this before, I am more than willing to have Spencer Mills and the rest of the OPP pay to have my father exhumed in Deserano, Ontario, because of the crimes you are guilty of. I am not messing around anymore. You are guilty of taking my mother's life, my dog's life, completely, fully, physically changing me with your homosexual boyfriend lowlifes so you can sit back playing Pontius Pilate, torturing victims and having them 100% completely mutilated and having their lives taken and killed while you throw their bodies in ditches. Isn't that right? And getting away with everything. I am tired of going through this. I've done nothing wrong. I am an innocent person. I spoke police crimes, and one way or another, I will get lawyers. One way or another, I will bring the $200 million lawsuits, including $200,000 minimum per person involved. I can 100% prove my crimes. Can you prove your innocence? I don't think so. Be safe, everybody. Love all, hate none. And once again, I know this is being blocked out by the lowlifes who are using Pegasus on me and everything else. So I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing and copying in my background, my videos, and everything else while I am doing this. Congratulations on what you accomplished against me just for crack cocaine and disability fraud. You bloodline ending, life taking pieces of shit garbage.